All right. Hey, sixth graders, coming to you live from room 406. Mr. Plog speaking. We are going to get started on our introduction video for Trivium today. So, just to let you know, we are going to be doing things pretty similarly to what we were doing beforehand, which we always had a procedure, right? If you were walking into my room right now, which my door is sitting right over to my left here, you would walk in, you'd go to the red cart, you'd grab a do now, which we'll now call a warm up. But you'd grab one and you'd take a seat and hopefully get started, right? Well, that's pretty similar to what we're going to be doing now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just quickly show you what's going to happen when you get into my page so that you know what to do to start class every single day. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change from me to my Google Classroom page. Now, by now, you should be getting, I'm going to move myself down here just a little bit. Heyo. By now, you should have a pretty decent grasp on what to do to get started in your Google Classroom. You should be invited to all of your classes. So when you open my page, this is what it's going to look like. Now, there are going to be probably a lot more things going on in this section here because this is going to be where our posts are going to be. But rather than having to worry too much about that, what you're going to need to do is go to this classwork section right here. Okay, so when we go into classwork, we're going to drop down. Now, as you can see, I don't have things published further on because we're not exactly sure when distance learning is going to stop, right? But just for a quick sample, we're going to start right here down on week 1. And as you can see, you're going to have 3 different things that are going to show up. And this goes for social studies too, every single day. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to see the warm-up. Now, just like a do now, that's what's going to be expected that you do before anything else. So you would click on that and it would give you instructions. Okay, so you'll see right here, it's going to say, think back to before we left school. We discussed in Trivium what a fallacy is. In 1 sentence or more, explain what that word means. And you'll have a writing bar, I guess that's how you say it, that'll allow you to answer your questions and submit it to me. Now, we've talked about this in social studies as well. These warm-ups and exit tickets are going to be your proof to show us that you attended school that day, right? So it's very important that you do these, right? For both the school and for the state to know that you attended school that day because it is the law, okay? So we're going to start out with the warm-up, and then after you're done submitting your answer to that, you'll move on to what says today's date, April 6th. Now, we'll go through this in a bit, but this is going to be what's going to go on that day. So it'll give you the instructions of what's going to be happening. We're going to have, on this day, we're going to be doing some notes. But then it has your homework there, and you'll be able to either use the paper copy that you were given from school, or you can download and print off this response right here. And I'm hoping that after a while, we'll be able to find out a way for students to be able to do this online so that we have less paper that's flying around, okay? Then when you're done with that, you're gonna move on to your exit ticket for that day. Okay, so in this one it says, in your own words, describe a situation where a teacher might commit a specific fallacy on a student's idea or belief. So you're going to be below, when it's assigned to you, you'll be able to type things in. You're going to answer this question to show that you paid attention and that you understood the class material. And then that'll be it for what's expected for you in Trivium that day. Okay, so this is how every single day is going to go. Now, of course, the questions will be different. The tasks that you're going to do every day are different. We're not going to take notes every day. But if you remember that we're going to go from warm-up to lesson to exit ticket every day, you'll be able to get into a routine relatively quickly of what's expected of you each day. Okay, now obviously, if you go to the stream section, you are going to be able to share things with me if you have any concerns of things that are going on. But other than that, welcome back to Trivium class. When we start today, we're going to be talking about the two, I would argue, two most common fallacies or bad logic that people use on a continuous basis. All right. We'll see you later, sixth graders. Happy logicking.